Good day. Today we will be taking a look at my portfolio of evidence part 1 for Cloud Dev 6211. As you can see, we have successfully published it. We will take a quick look at my application, a quick walkthrough if you will. So, we are greeted by a nice employee login screen for our EventEase application. We've got a nice video playing in the background. So, you can either log in with email and password, but for the purposes of this video, we will register a new account. So, first name, we'll have my first name go in there. Surname, it's already there. And email, we will create a new email address. So, I thought that this is just quite necessary to have a register and a login page, since this is a management or employee-sided system. We do not want unauthorized individuals to access this system. Also, for future use and reference, this is pretty handy in terms of logs, seeing what our employees are doing, what bookings they make, but I digress, we will get there soon. So, if we click register, we are taken into our venues page. So now we are in our system. We have a lovely set of venues up. As you can see, everything looks nice and grand. So, I'm just going to give you guys a quick walkthrough of this system so that you can see what functionalities we have behind it. Let's start up top with a lovely nav bar. We've got a few simple effects going. Also, a detail you'll notice is that my initial and surname is up here. So that changes according to which employee is logged in. Click on the logout button and we are taken back to the login screen. So we just enter our details again and we log in. So first off, in our venues page, you'll see that we have an add venue button. For each venue, we've got more info and a delete option. So to quickly explain why I thought the delete option is necessary, let's say this Bright and Blossom venue does not want to take part in our business anymore. They're not offering their services anymore, or something happened. We need to be able to remove them from our available venues so that we do not accidentally book a client there. So if we want to delete a venue, just ask, are you sure? But for now, we're not going to do that just yet. Let's say we have a client who wants to book this theater. So as you can see, we've got a bit more information about this theater. We've got the address, the capacity, the price per day, and a short description. Also, you'll notice the cycling images. We're also able to click and enlarge each of these images as we would like. But let's quickly demonstrate how booking this venue would work. So remember, we are entering our client's details. This is not us entering our own personal details. We are booking this on behalf of the client, if that makes sense. So we have Thomas Reach. He's booking this venue. We will have a placeholder phone number there, have an email address, and the event type will be a play. Okay, but since this is a theater, just makes sense. Now, also something interesting to take note. There are two options here for dates. We have our start date as well as an end date. This is another feature that I thought necessary, since a lot of clients might not just book a venue for a single day. It might be a multi-day event, and we need to be able to cater for clients like that. So if we click on start date, let's say this client wants to book the Friday of April 11th up until the Sunday of April 13th. So that is a total of 3 days that this venue will be booked. Now you'll notice this check availability button. When you click on it, all this does is to check if another client has not booked these dates. that you have selected for this client. But if a client has, I'll show you what it does. And basically, it's a very important feature just to ensure that no double bookings are made for a venue, and it just simplifies things. Okay, so we will have this as a drama play, just a short description. This isn't that important right now, and we will book the venue. Now, where do we go to see this booking? Obviously, the bookings page. So, please excuse the event ID. This does start from event ID number 1, but there has been a few tests that have been made, and yeah. So, just a quick explanation of this page. We have our venue ID. This is the second venue that's listed. An event ID, the venue name, the event name, the full name of our customer, the date on which this venue and event was booked, the cost per day. It's booked for 3 days for a total cost of 19.5 grand. Okay, now you'll notice there's nothing in the historical bookings table. This is a upcoming feature for a upcoming release. Basically, what this will do is that if a client were to make a booking and that booking has followed through, it has been completed, it'll automatically be moved from current bookings to historical bookings. Okay, our events table is a lot more simple, but I believe it has all the information we need. Just shows our upcoming events. We have our venue ID again, venue name, our dates that it's booked for, our client and contact details, so just his initial and surname, and phone number and email address. That's about it. So if we were to go back to venues, what we will quickly do is I will show you what happens if we were to delete a venue. Okay. Now that venue is just gone. It's no longer existent. So just to quickly show that each venue is decked out the same. We have about 4 images for each venue. Each cycling, click on any of them. So all of them are about the same. They have the same functionalities. Just thought I'd show that. It looks quite nice. It's quite detailed. Now, let's just quickly show you the double booking functionality. Let's just say we want to book the Saturday, just a Saturday. Check availability. Up, the venue is booked. Why? Because Thomas Reach has booked this venue for those dates. So that's the functionality behind that. Now, let's say we want to add a venue. I have our venue name, DJ Club, so we'll just have Party House, for example. Okay. Have an address, we'll use Birmingham, England. We have a capacity of, let's say, 600. I have some links ready here. So these are URL links for the images. So it is needed to have some images up here. Why? Because we are adding a new venue. And as you saw, each venue had their images that are cycling. And it's also to show the client what can he expect. Okay. So we have those links that are going to be shown now. We have a description here for the venue. Just say House of Music and Parties, for example. And a price per day, we'll have it at 3,500. So this will probably be one of our cheaper venues. We'll add it. And there we go. Just like that, we have added the venue. Same functionality, you'll notice it's 3 out of 4 images. That is only because we provided 3 links, but works the exact same. We can also book this venue. So let's just cancel. Quite an important feature that we have. I almost forgot to mention this. Let's say that we want to book a cruise ship, alright? Remember, our clients are big. These guys are hosting big events. So as you can see, we've got a capacity of 2,500 and it's quite expensive. But come on, you're having an event on a cruise ship. It makes sense. So let's say we've got Simone and we have Simone Gray who wants to book a cruise ship for an event. Okay, we'll have contact number and email address. and we will have a big musical, for example. And we want to book this for 2 days. We'll have from the 14th to the 15th. Is it available? Yes, it is. And for now, the event description is not too important. We'll book it. There we go. Now, let's say a better offer came up, or our client is just not interested anymore. So first off, it's in the events and bookings table. But Simone Gray is not interested in this anymore. The client contacts us and asks to cancel it. So literally, we have this feature. Are we sure we want to cancel the event? Yes, we are. We deleted it. That event is no longer there. So now a client who maybe did want to use that venue for those dates now can. It's a very important feature that really helps with if clients wanted to use that venue and couldn't because somebody else booked it before them. I thought this was quite necessary. But that's about it for the EventEase application, at least my EventEase application. So, just a quick walkthrough on the code. I have provided extensive comments for pretty much most of the important models and controllers, so feel free to walk through that on your own. As you can see, for pretty much every model, we have a bunch of comments, and please take note that under each controller and model, I have provided a reference list of the resources I have used. But yeah, pretty much the venues controller is the largest controller, handling the most amount of methods and actions, just because everything has to do with our venues. So feel free to go through this. But yeah, that is pretty much my version of the EventEase application. Everything is submitted, all the links are in the Word document, also submitted on GitHub. So please feel free to browse through my application, and I do hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you for watching.